Hello friends, ready for general dictation at the rate 100 word per minute. Okay, start. Mr. Vice Chairman, sir, the most dramatic event of the last year and perhaps the most significant in the history of free India was the underground nuclear explosion. The President's address has taken due note of this event, and the President has rightly congratulated our nuclear scientists and engineers on this important achievement. However, a serious omission in the President's address is that he made no mention of the hundreds of other scientists who are working in equally important fields such as agriculture and fisheries, particularly this year when agriculture has become the whole pivot of our national progress. I would have liked the President to have made at least a mention of those dedicated scientists and technologists who have been doing brilliant work for the development of our countryside. Whenever one visits an agricultural research institute in any part of the country, one is impressed by the dedication and energy of our young scientists engaged in doing the most advanced research in agriculture, dairy, fisheries, soil research, reclamation of desert areas, forestry, all of which are crucial to our development. At the same time, one gathers the impression that there is a great deal of frustration in our scientists today on account of lack of encouragement and the poor conditions in which they often have to work. Atomic scientists are perhaps somewhat better looked after than the other scientists, but on the whole, we cannot say that we have treated our scientists very well. Even today, after all the advance we have made in science, I feel that our scientists have not received the appreciation that they deserve. The majority of them are still treated just like functionaries in a government department. Poor salary, indiscriminate transfers, promotion of pupil merely according to seniority and not on the basis of merit or special experience. These are the complaints that I have heard from scientists whenever I visited any of our leading scientific institutions. I suggest, sir, that the time has come when we should not only raise the prestige of our scientists community but also substantially improve their material rewards and conditions of work. When I say material rewards, I do not mean just salary. More important is the kind of working and living conditions we provide for the scientists, how far we can reduce their domestic worries so that they can concentrate on their work. Stop. अगर आपको डिक्टेशन अच्छा लगा हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करें. थैंक यू.